Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and welcome back to Danganronpa. The game that has scarred me for life because I gotta make sure that execution scene is actually out of the video because it's fucked. Now, it did show me the execution scene we've already seen, but then it showed me a conveyor belt going to like a wind turbine or like a hydraulic press. No, not a hydraulic press. One of those presses that molds raw material into like clothing hangers or something. You know, like when Mrs. Puff is in jail in SpongeBob and she's making coat hangers and SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to break her out. It was that kind of doohickey. I'm concerned we're going to meet an ill fate here, but also, was it always showing Sakura on the right side? Alright, we're continuing from the end. Here we go. Chapter 2, Nighttime. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Perverted and sadistic. Every great criminal mastermind. Didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with your scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, chirp, getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? Okay, I'm looking. Is Aoi... Okay, Aoi is the ultimate swimmer, so... She has to just be really tan, right? Either that, or she is just naturally a darker skin. Okay, it's really TMI for me saying this, but ain't nothing wrong with a tanned female. Like, you know how there are those dark-skinned anime girls, like, that are just, like, either spray on tan or go out and tan, and, like, they have tan lines, like... It's that kind of thing, but she doesn't look like she has tan lines that I can see. I mean, I keep seeing the shading on her neck and think, tan line? No, who would wear something like that? Then I realize, oh, shadows, and it's like, I'm reading too much into this. But Aoi is definitely my favorite female character so far. But it's based off aesthetic only. Like, for writing, it definitely has to be Sakura, the ultimate martial artist. She is badass. Kind of reclusive, but hey, who isn't? Like, that's cool. We all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. That has happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. I'm willing to bet this isn't Hope's Peak Academy, because it's got to be sort of similar to 9 Doors, 9 Persons, 9 Hours in the Zero Escape series. Like, it's just a replica. And it says that, but that doesn't mean it is. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No what? I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? She's right. If you keep that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Is it daytime now, or is it 10 p.m.? I hate this guy. They're simple puns, yet they're so effective. They make sense. I hate that they make sense. Why are they funny? I don't like it. This is just like Zero before we found out it was Akane in 999. And before we found out Zero was Sigma in VLR. Like, I was thinking Zero the Second was somebody else. But no. What was that about just now? Is he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. Why did the crazy chick have to get killed? I mean, she was hot. But usually hot chicks are always crazy. Wait. No. That's not... Oh, why did I say that? That's not correct at all. A great deal of crazy women are hot. Like, just a little tinge of crazy, like that fucking Joker smile that Junko had. Like, looks like she was a little crazy, and she was hot. Like, if you give them a little twinge of craziness, that makes them all the hotter. I don't know why. It's just... some hot chicks are just a little crazy. Like, they just tweak the craziness up a notch on those ones. And it's like, oh, God, you did not. I don't know. That's... my mother and I make jokes about that all the time. Yes, my mother and I are close. Bite me. Okay, just beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Yep, because someone else is dying next. Boy's life of despair. Oh god. Gothic. Huh? Woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game. With that goal in mind, he began it. Like, kind of speed? That kind of speed or what? Doesn't this feel just great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, it sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I had that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. A whole new world? It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. Wow! I gotta keep you motivated. I feel attacked. I think I have a little bit of ADHD, like, just a tinge. Like, I get restless just sitting and watching stuff. Like, I'll start shaking my hands like this. Like, I think I got hyperactive disorder. I don't have deficiency. I don't have ADD. I think I have ADHD, because I'm a little bit hyperactive. I gotta get up and move around a little. Like, I do this just to move, and it's... Gotta keep you motivated. Wow. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brand new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But, a new world? Is he talking about a way to get outside? That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know until we look. Whatever he meant, it seems like we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall. We'll share what we found. Basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source. Staple! Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. A staple food source. Oh, like a staple food, like rice and beans, because they're so easy to grow and cheap to... Yasuhiro. Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap. Stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge, and it's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Oh, all that stuff. Sure. Alright. Alright, now back into first person. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? So, what's up there? Start walking. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure. There's gotta be something here. Is anybody around? Is it just me? Just chairs to look out the window, I guess. Windows that don't exist. Okay, so we're here. Reality isn't everything. In those moments, I can't stop looking at the clock. It's first but I guess even though it just leaves me with this empty feeling. Okay. Leave the area? Sure. that a classroom? Looks like it. Gates blocking windows, so there's still another floor, which means not everything is opened up yet. Yeah. It's probably another one of those, I've planned this out perfectly. Like, he knows who's gonna die next. Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pool, pool, pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker room's here of all the exercise equipment you can ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd like to get a little stronger. Want to get stronger? I have to say, it's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot in the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? So not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? It's a pretty weird phobia, though. Hey, Celeste. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and the number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Okay. Well, what's up with the boys' room? I don't like how we went under Hina's legs. Behind this door is the locker room? Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into locker rooms. Really? Really? Ah! If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all ducka 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 ducka. I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. What happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That didn't even occur to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As the moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? And kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age, you try humping a plastic bottle. I got to check for cameras. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. In that case, I would ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the whole image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much. Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me? There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Pretty sure that only applies to you. Can I go into the boys' room? I can. Sweet! The boys' locker room. I can't go into the girls'. Oh my god! Now, this is an interesting poster. Obviously, someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Yukion? Is that what it says? I thought that other hand was her foot. It looks like she's arcing her knee, and that's a foot. That's a hand. I was like, she has 3 legs? Now that would be a sight to see. That's a bad joke. Oh, I guess I'm done then. Oh, hello. That's a pool. Someone's gonna get murdered here and or drown. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that in any normal pool. I got 80 of them some bitches. Someone's gonna drown in that thing, I can just tell. Oh no! No! Not Aoi. Not Hina. Don't tell me Lena. Don't Lena. Hina. Don't tell me Hina drowns. Boys' room. Let's check it. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. Don't see anything useful in here. Oh, come on. Stupid mouse. Gotta change the goddamn battery. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Hey, Sakura. This must be what he meant by a new world. Should probably take a really close look around. Tell her about the equipment. Come on, Makoto. Tell Sakura about the training equipment. I guess you can do that later. You're still here. Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor is opened. It's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Oh, let's check. The nurse is still down. Rattle, rattle. Door and butch must be locked. Huh. Hey, Mondo. I went and checked the middle hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we made things that easy for us. Hey! Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do you? No, thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay, I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Wow, man. Look around the school first. Need to find out what Monkuma meant by new world. Really don't want to go in. Don't want to see this place ever again. Huh? Oh! Right! That's the... right. Okay. Well, then I guess I just have to go back up here. Have I not looked at everything? Do I have to look at fucking everything? Please tell me I just have to go into certain areas. Oh, now I get it. The dude's wearing Speedos and the girls are wearing those bathing suits. Yes! Okay, I get it. Okay, this is a classroom. What's in here, then? This is the library. You know, I figured she'd be in here. Kyoko. Sorry. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. What are you doing? I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books here, not one copy of any of my works. But, well, yeah, why they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this, appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. Think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, but it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't anything more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Ooh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. This is really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. What are you doing? But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Fair enough. What's behind this door? Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. Can't imagine what business you would have in there. It's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. Yes I do. What's behind this door? We gotta search! Shelf is packed out with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter? What's this? Hope's Peak Academy? It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Broke the seal on the dusty envelope, pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper where it was written there. From the executive office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed. Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked at stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this. Must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. That's what I'm thinking! If he set all of this up, he's planned it all out accordingly. Like, he knows who's going to crack first, how he can make them crack first. He's the mastermind pulling the strings. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then, what about this other part? Not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen the doors. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The two events are in fact connected. Uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say can't say more until we find more details. I think she's the ultimate law student. Because she was pretty good at presenting evidence. So she's either a prosecutor or a defense attorney. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get out of here? Or what's that? Oh. Yeah. It's behind this door. Seriously? Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and is all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. So I can use to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. It's broken. There's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of extra or something. I can open it. Now, as someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting? Any interesting new anything? There's a library. And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right. Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourselves to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha. Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget. Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well, there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw. You fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key. Yes, for now we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something. So, are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Well, was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope? I was actually thinking about this a little while ago. Like, earlier today when I was doing homework. Like, I'm doing stuff in a coding language called R, and I'm using RStudio for my psych stats class that I'm taking right now. And it got me thinking about programmers and such, and that led to Chihiro. I'm thinking, what if she's the mastermind behind all this? And what if Byakuya is paying her to do this just so he can get rid of some ultimates or whatever? I don't know. Like, I was thinking Chihiro has the coding know-how to do this. What if she accidentally set all of this stuff up unknowingly and wrote the code for all of the stuff? Because she was paid to do it or something. I don't know. Like, what if Chihiro designed this place? What if she's behind all this? I don't know. It's the same thing every time. I'll promise not to leave rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Oh, who's gonna die? Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. It's the whole no lending your thing. Yeah, strictly prohibited. Right now I need to hurry and head to breakfast. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Okay. Leave the area? Kyoko. It's me. Sayaka. No, I can't waste time on sentimentality now. The others must be waiting for me in the dining hall. And then Junko and Leon. Man, why did it have to be Leon? Why did he have to be a douche? He reminded me of Axel from Kingdom Hearts. Damn it! Morning, Makoto. Yes, she's alive! Good morning. Is everyone here already? Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient. I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is... I am thirsty. How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please. Why me? Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason? I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi sulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with a tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. Oh no! Did Celeste kill someone and have Hifumi acting as her, accomplice? Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know. I empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of casuality. Basic instinct, act and react. Urgh. Well then, if you don't mind. Small smile played across her lips. She held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side. Threw the cup as hard as she could to the wall. What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand. Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then you ask, would you like lemon or milk? I further imagine I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just too overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers a proper style of milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard. I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it's always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare shortly, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. What? Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out. I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Later rivals came storming in. But, bad news, everyone, there was a mystery afoot. Huh, what happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there. I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What do you mean by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing. Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just going to keep on hammering the button until I get a response. Very well, then the rest of us can check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe we want to check out the second floor of the school again. How about in there? What's going? Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him. What? That's not good at all. However, this little piggy needs to... I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this unserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul. Okay. Okay. Good luck with that. Here's some creepy alternate reality for himself. Yeah. He said 2D was better than 3D always. He's a liar. I'm just gonna leave her be. She's waiting on her tea, so you know what? That's fine. I don't mind. Bop, 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 bop. Wait a minute. Blah, 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 blah. Any luck? Hey, Hina, any luck? Nah, it's no use. Keep banging on his door and nothing. Come on already, open up. Bang, bang, bang. Careful, you're gonna bust the door down hitting it that hard. Relax, this is nothing compared to what Sakura could do. Sakura's really awesome, If she really wanted to, she could tear this door to shreds. I see. Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. Been knocking long enough. I think I can say for sure he's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look for him. Okay, good luck. Thank you. What's up, Toko? Hey, Toko, hanging out with Hina, huh? What, you got a problem with that? No. So, something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe. So you got scared and decided to stay close to Hina. Yes, everyone has a softer side. As long as I'm with the sports idiot. If something does happen, I'm sure she'd jump in without thinking and take the fall, huh? What, were you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful. Get lost, you stray cat. Okay, how about the bathhouse? Wait, what's this place? Laundry. What's that? One's called the Lovely Ladies of Earth. It's filled with what they refer to as world-class beauties. Okay, perversion. Got it. It's got Junko on the cover. God damn it. I stand by my words. She was hot. Albeit a little crazy. How's it going? You find him? No. Shit. Man, where the hell did he go? He's got his head stuck so far up his ass, who knows what's going on with him. Figured maybe he was taking a bath or something. So what about you? You a morning bath kind of guy? After spending all night riding your hog, wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. The hot water loosens you up, and the heat of your soul gets your heart and body pumping. Sure thing, I'll have to take your word for all that. What, you don't know what I'm talking about? Fucking nerd. Guys gotta expose themselves to each other, you know? Come with me next time, you'll see. I'll think about it. I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in school, right? Technically, no, but, he knows how. I don't dare get a motorcycle license. Knowing me, I'd get on, start going, I'd fall over. Also, I'm not tall enough to reach anything. You gotta be quite tall, or otherwise you gotta get a short... Hello. So, you thought you'd come here too? Huh? If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? Huh? What's Byakuya? The archive. Boop, 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 boop. I opened the door to the library and looked inside and cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya! Of all things I imagined, this definitely wasn't one of them. Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. What were you reading? A mystery novel. Wait, so are you going to use what you're learning there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours would be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he's actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game. What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up! But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It is a zero-sum game. Huh? It is a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources. I mean, like a kind of elimination match. Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case, our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened. This game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all of the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility you may lose, am I right? Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it? You talk like that, but what if you end up dead? I won't. It simply isn't possible. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it. Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like I said, I won't die. I keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He's the ultimate affluent progeny, after all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand. It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won. Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Very well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give their best, where's the fun for me? That's a terrible way to look at it. This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is... Friends? Who decided that? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies. But, you know... But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Hey, shithead, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You want to try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last? Fuck you! Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. That's it, you're fucking dead. But hold on, just calm down. I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time? Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something. All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep it from going. Everything was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt. Well, fuck him then. But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko? Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait! Just let her go. When she gets going, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Huh. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take even one day off. Need to get myself going. Free time! Leave the area. The door won't budge. Must be locked. Yeah. What am I doing? I keep going that way like there's going to be something. Oh, so that area isn't open yet. Ah, Miss Nagy, funny meeting you here. A salute to you. Salute! I just saluted. Did you see? That was the Hifumi Ultimate Salute. Zam! Do I want to hang out with Hifumi? Absolutely not. I have to put all my energy into watching out for myself. I don't have time to worry about anyone else. You want to spend time with me? But I don't have anything to say. Are you okay with that? I spent some time with Kyoko in silence. A little closer. I have a feeling she's the ultimate assassin. She has the gloves on. I actually feel pleased. How strange. Get the impression she liked it. That's good. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh? Being trapped in a place like this. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared. Being trapped in this insane school? Ah, that's good. That's good? Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. What about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all. I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. You hide? Huh? What I meant is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open? Also, the fear experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. Huh? What do you mean? You're afraid of what you might lose, right? But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. She didn't bother answering further. She just turned in. That she was gone. Well, we're still getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. Don't think I understand her at all yet. Skilling him softly. Ah! Head back to my room for a little while. Can't let myself turn away from Sayaka's death. For Sayaka and for myself. Alright, let's go somewhere. Byakuya's in his room. I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. Ah, hello. This key is not the will to win. Not the will to win. Everybody has that. It is the will to prepare to win that's important. Let's go from the famous basketball coach Bobby Knight. So it's like, we have to work hard, you know? Should I talk to him for a while? We'll see who else is around. Okay, first I'm gonna go to the store and see if and get more gifts because I got tons of coins. What is that? Lucky? Extra item, huh? Donuts. An action figure. I know who to give that to. What is that? Glasses. What is that? That's a tool. Lucky! Kachuk kachuk. Is that a fax machine? That's straight up a fax machine. That's a brooch. I know who to give that to. Headphones. Earmuffs? Ah, probably coffee or something. Know who to give that to. It's an antique item. Battle armor? That's a book on something. Camera. Papers? Coffee. From the dung of an Asian palm civet. Has he... Flotation donuts. Aha. Perfume. Very popular with men. Most guys hate the smell. Scarab brooch. Gothic Lolita. Okay. Oh god. Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Huh. Chinchilla cover. Only the most elite clientele. Ah. Krillin camera. No film in it. Pictures of electrical fields surrounding objects. Who's that for? Golden gun. Yep. Cost of their soul and senses. Timing radio. Shotoku's globe. Millennium Prize problems. $1 million for each one solved. Ooh. Must have for any true gaming fanatic. A vice. Strong sense of power. Jobo dolls. Ah. Probably for an effects. So it's for a novelist. The red costume. Jump into this, you'll feel like you can support the world, resemble some kind of Yeti creature. It's probably... they can't say Elmo from the Muppets. School crest. Spare bat. Who would want that as a present? Well, I know who I'm giving. I'm gonna give this flotation donut to Hina. They're steering me towards Hifumi, I know. With that little anime figurine and the gaming whatever. Let's go talk to Hina. I want to get Hina a gift first. I was thinking of going to the pool for a quick dip. You should come with me. Sure, went for a swim with Hina. What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked! Seeing Hina so pleased with something I give her makes me happy. Oh man, what's up? Getting totally fired up. What? How come? How come doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway. Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, Hina. Huh? Hey, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, Hina, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz? Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough. You did stuff like that and didn't get sick? Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter it means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So, like, are you the type who gets sick easy? Actually, yeah. See? You're soft. You need more training. Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. Oh, what kind of remedy? Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist and take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it, what do I call it again? Keep stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. Is this something like towel treatment? Oh my god, yeah, that's it. I love going out on my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind on my skin. God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting a good rub down. Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down and you were okay with that? You should give it a try. If you haven't got, you're healthy, you haven't got anything. I hate to see you catch cold or something. Wow. Going back to my room. Wow. Note to self, find out where Hina lives. Okay, creepy. Wait. Am I stupid or something? Who could have gone into the dining hall at night? Got the knife. And how could they have gone to get tea? Was it before nighttime hit? Was it before nighttime hit? It has to have been. Otherwise, that's a major plot point. Even though the day is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this going to keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. Can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station. Monokuma's a girl? Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode here. It's been an hour. Thank you both so much for watching. I'm afraid of who's going to die next. I want to increase my friendship with Hina. That's one thing I want to do. That is my goal for the game. If she dies, I will be so sad. Do I look up, does Hina die? No, I do not, because I am no pussy! I might be a little bit. Yeah, I probably will. But other than that, I will not look up anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!